double steal is on here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here.
电脑北七突然给我盗垒智障，记得没按。
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Marcell Ozuna will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bullet back up the middle. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the Billy Burns will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
In there at the knees, strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ozuna over to his right. 1 down.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Josh Reddick will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Ryan Dull will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Martin Prado will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
The right fielder, number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line hard, deep into left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Now, looking ahead, you wonder if maybe he'll get one more shot at the cycle. Might need a little help, but it's not over for him yet.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. JT Realmuto steps in. He scored after reaching on a single this last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in to try it again, Derek Dietrich. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike one.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. Adeiny Echeverria gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Wei-Yin Chen will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stephen Vogt will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Chris Coghlan will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Coco Crisp will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 1-2. Mark Zipchinski will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Christian Yelich gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Marcell Ozuna. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hard hit ball to second, and this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out. Martin Prado digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Giancarlo Stanton comes forward. He'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Justin Bour steps in. He scored after reaching on a single this last time up.
And they take another single right here too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the Marlins,
JT Realmuto steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
And that's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Burns has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Wei-Yin Chen gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a shot to third. Right at the third base. Mark Canha will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Mark Canha.
Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Marcus Semien will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Yonder Alonso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And that's cut on and missed, so now the A's are down to their final strike of the ballgame.
And it looks like the scouting report says we're...
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
That is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. It's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be